I used ChatGPT prompt on Gemini and Wix, and the results were completely different. Now let me show you how I fixed it. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how I use ChatGPT to create powerful prompts and how I make my characters stay consistent. Emphasis on consistent. First, I generated a simple prompt to create an African lady using ChatGPT. That's the prompt. Now I tested it on Gemini, and I also compared it with that of Wix, which I'm going to be showing you in this video. So if you create AI videos or stories and you struggle with consistency, I promise you, this is the video you are looking for. So stay locked in and make sure to watch till the end. And please don't forget to always subscribe on this channel, like, turn on the notification button so you can see what we have for you next. Let's start already. Now, the first thing you need to do is to head on to ChatGPT, paste the prompt that you want to use and generate your stories. If you're creating a narration video, you should start with, you are a professional African folktale storyteller and scriptwriter. Write a deep, emotional and African folktale set in a traditional West African village. The story should include strong cultural elements, moral lessons, suspense, and plot twist. This caption is going to be in the description below because it's a whole lot. Knowing how to prompt for your story might be easy, but getting your characters to be consistent is another thing. And that is the main goal of this video right here. If you look closely, you will see that I included the names of my characters in this story. Now, ChatGPT is not going to give me random names for my story, and I will be able to describe my characters and keep them consistent after my story. Now, this is the story ChatGPT has given me based on my prompt and based on the names I have given it. The reason why we are giving it names is so that it will not give us random names, and it will be easier for us to make our characters consistent. When you know the names of your character, it is easier to make them consistent. That way, you tell ChatGPT how your characters would be, how you want them to look like, what you want them to look like. So when you are prompting for consistent character, ChatGPT will not change the character. No, so let's go straight to prompting the character. Now you're going to paste in this prompt. Maintain consistent character, you must describe your characters. It should be like this. Give me a 3D realistic prompt for my characters. Maintain same physical description for all characters in every scene. I went ahead to describe my characters each by names. If you check, you are going to see different names. I describe how I want them to look and I prompted. And now ChatGPT is going to go ahead and give me the prompt for my character based on how I described my character. If you want your characters to be curvy, you need to describe them to be curvy. If you want them to be slim, you need to describe them to be slim. Now copy the prompt that ChatGPT has given you. Now this is where the whole thing starts. We're going to be comparing Gemini AI and Wix AI to see if our characters are going to be consistent. Gemini is a great image generator. You can generate both videos and pictures on Gemini, but we're going to be testing if the images we generate on Gemini and that of Wix is going to remain the same, or if there is going to be changes. Now there is difference between Wix and Gemini AI, but I will allow you to see it for yourself, right? So you're going to see the differences in the pictures, so you know the one to use for your image generations more. Now this is the image that Gemini has generated for us. Now let's test that of Wix AI. Go to your browser and type in Wix AI. Now Wix AI, Google Labs or Wix Labs, all are all the same. Just tap on it. When you see Google Labs, tap on Google Labs. It's going to still take you to Wix AI. Now it's going to bring you to this interface. Please tap on Enter Tools, and when you tap on Enter Tools, all you need to do is to paste your prompt where you say describe your idea. So tap on that describe your ideas and paste your prompts. The next thing to do is to choose your aspect ratios. Tap on this little box here, the second little box, and tap on the aspect ratio you want, if you want a landscape or a portrait picture. Now remember, the aspect ratio depends on where you are posting your videos. If you're posting on YouTube, you should choose landscape. If you're posting on TikTok or other platforms, you should choose portrait. Now this is the picture that it's generated for us. Do you think it looks the same with that of Gemini AI? Now let's find out. Now these are two different AI tools, and this is the image they generated. These images are similar. They may not look so much alike, but they can pass as the other. Look at it. This image is that of Gemini AI. It looks almost the same. If you check the pattern of the clothes, this is one way to check if your images can remain consistent. If you check the braids, it's still braids there and here. If you check the pattern of the clothes, it's still the same. The beading, there's still a bead on her neck. Their eyeballs are almost alike. Just that the other one gave us a more 3D picture and the other one gave us a more realistic picture, but they are all the same. Now we're going back to ChatGPT to use the second character to also see if they are going to give us same character. Now remember, the reason why they are giving us consistent character is because of how we described our characters earlier. Once you describe your characters well, ChatGPT will not forget the way your character should look. This is what brought about consistent character. The clothing, the way they look, is the consistency. Now, this is the second character in my story, the Chief Okore. Now, I'm going to paste it on whisk AI to see how Chief Okore is going to look on whisk AI, and also paste it on AI to see how they look, if the pattern of their clothes is going to remain consistent. Whatever instruction we have given them is going to remain the same across both AI tools. Now, this is the picture whisk AI generated for us. I have to generate another one just to be sure that my image is consistent. I generated a second image using the same prompt to check the consistency of this image. Now, this is the second picture generated. You can see no matter what, this man is still on red and is holding something. The beading is there. The gray hair, just like we instructed, is still there. Nothing changed. He is looking just like an old man. Now, let's do that of Gemini AI to see. We're going to paste the same prompt on Gemini, and it will generate an image for us. Let's see if it's going to remain consistent. Now, this is the image Gemini AI generated for us. You can see that this man is still holding something. He's still on red. The beading is still there, and the gray hair is still there. Now, let's compare between whisk AI and Gemini AI. Now, this is the two different pictures between the two AI generators. Like I said earlier, whisk AI is giving us a 3D pixel style character, while Gemini is giving us a more realistic character. I had to generate another one just to be sure that it will remain consistent. And yeah, it remained consistent across both apps. You can see that the whisk AI and that of Gemini, the man is still holding and has these beats on according to the instruction I gave. So whether you're using whisk or Gemini AI, both characters with good consistency, you can get a consistent character. The character is going to remain consistent across both apps, and that is just how to do it perfectly. And that is the end of our tutorial. If you find this video helpful, make sure to subscribe on this page and give it a thumbs up. I'll see you in my next video, and please don't forget to comment down in the comment section so I can know what are your thoughts and the video to drop for you next. See you in my next video. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe.